Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch Elmcreek run here. And we're getting the grass rolled out that we just recently planted. We do have the barley contracts still continuing, so those are running at the moment. What else we got going on? Let me get you repositioned, my friend. That's about it. We obviously did get the chicken set up I think it was last episode, wasn't it? Or the episode before that. I'm pretty sure it was last episode though. So we did just get the chicken set up and obviously got them filled up with some barley. They already have their full capacity. We have still, if we look here, we still have 15,000 liters left, plus the 9,000 that's sitting there. That puts us at just over 24,000 liters of barley. One reason why that's important is because I looked back up to make sure I had the math right. We only need 21,600 liters of barley for the chickens that we have. So we have more barley than we need for our chickens, which is a really, really good place to be. We wanted to make sure that we have plenty of food each year. And that's just the barley from our personal field, right? We're not even counting any barley that we get from this contract. What that does mean, though, is that if we can count on 21,000 or a little over 24,000 liters of barley each year from our own field, that does give us a little bit of wiggle room to be able to continue to supply some more flour as well if we decide to go that route. So if we can put a little bit more into the flour processing, which we may do. So just something good to think about. Let's see here. I did add on a couple new mods. I just kind of went through the mod list to see if there's anything else that kind of looked interesting to me. There's a couple new ones. Nothing super game breaking at the moment. One of the ones that you might notice pretty quickly, and I'm going to try and make sure I adjust the volume so it's not annoying. I want it to be kind of, you know, immersive but not annoying. And that is some critter noises. You might hear the occasional birds, extra birds, and, you know, crickets and cicadas, however you say that. I think cicadas, right? That's how I've always heard it say, is cicadas. But you might hear some of that in the background. It might be a little too loud at the moment. I'm not sure. You guys can feel free to let me know if that is the case. But I just thought it was kind of a cool little mod just to kind of add a little bit more, like I said, immersion into things. Other than that, so did you get filled up over here, my friend? You are not. So actually you can come help this guy out, I think. I also added, not relevant for this particular playthrough, but and I'll definitely try and remember to bring it up for my other playthroughs, but I added a couple more hay barns, hay/straw barns, because the one that's in the game is a little bit, I don't know, I just wanted some other options mostly. And so we'll see how that works with the extra hay barns, and hopefully those give us a few more options or maybe some more capacity as well, things like that. Why are you not emptying? I guess I'm not in the right spot. Looked like I was supposedly in the right spot. There we go. Added another dirt mod just to add some more dirt effects. Nothing crazy. I've got a couple real dirt mods just to add a few dirt effects. So that nothing game breaking or changing there. Was there anything else that was like major or anything like of any consequence? I don't know if there really was. Are these all still dropping off at our grain mill? Yes, they are. So we'll head up this way. Actually, we'll get you, I guess, driving that way, and then we'll get the other guy as well. Anything else? Oh, there is one more mod that it's not going to come into play on this playthrough. But it might come into play on a future playthrough. And that is ability to make olives and grapes, specifically grapes is what I care about, into a greenhouse type effect, where you basically just plant a few. You have like a greenhouse effectively, but it's really just a bunch of trees, a bunch of either olive trees or some grapevines, just a small number that can output, you know, maybe a relatively small number of grapes and or olives. That way you don't have to go through the whole orchard process if we don't want to redo that again. I figured if they could put strawberries into greenhouses and lettuce and tomatoes, stuff like that, why not let us do some grapes if we choose to not do the whole orchard gameplay again, which I don't know if I will. Orchards is, whoa, kind of got a little overpowered by the weight of the trailer. Orchards was, you know, it's cool that it's in the game. Not really something that I enjoyed, to be perfectly honest, that much. So an alternative, I was trying to find an alternative way to get grapes specifically for, because I want to make cereal, right? And I thought about removing grapes from the cereal. And I might still do that because, as mentioned many times before, I personally don't like raisins in my cereal. But so we'll see. I'll either adjust the current cereal in game to kind of make a variant of the cereal for myself that doesn't do raisins, or I will my brain just suddenly stopped. Or I'll do the greenhouse grapes, so that way we can get them that way. We'll see. Whatever I decide that ends up being best. I did like the idea of making chocolate cereal and then having to make chocolate to put into the chocolate cereal. I could do that because obviously I don't mind making the chocolate, because if we're gonna have cereal, we might have milk as well, which would be good to add to the mix. Went to the wrong way, but anyway. So we'll see that. That'll be a future playthrough at some point. Might not be the next playthrough, but I do at some point want to do cereal. It's on the list. Any other mods that I added on? I don't think so. Wow, you made it up here faster than I thought you would. Let's get you, my friend, down here somewhere. Added a lighting mod that just makes the lighting when you turn on your headlights, your work lights, a little bit more. There's just more light. It's like twice as much light or something like that, maybe more than that. Purely for YouTube videos. I don't want to, when I have to do like the occasional nighttime YouTube kind of clips. Whoa. What was that? That was very strange. When I have to do the occasional nighttime videos, it's always hard for it to kind of show up on the video itself. So that's really just a cosmetic kind of quality of life thing for the sake of the videos themselves. So you guys may not see that very often because I don't typically do stuff at night, but it comes up enough that I figured it was worth increasing that for making the video look a little bit better. And that cricket, or whatever that is pretty loud. I might have to adjust that a bit. I'll play around with the sounds a little bit just to see how I like that. I want them to be there because I think it's kind of cool, and it does add a little bit of flavor to the environment, but I don't want them to be like obnoxiously loud. Oh, that's right. One of the reasons why I wanted to get an idea of the amount of chicken stuff that we needed is I also wanted to start using my own trailer to help these guys out. So, really, dude? You okay? Whatever. You need some stuff to drop off. So let's go ahead and grab our trailer and get it sent over there. And we'll see if we can start helping unload. That way our harvesters don't have to stop at all. So you're going to head over here as well, my friend. Skater noses do sound a bit loud, maybe. I might turn them down just a bit more. And maybe you guys, it's not loud for you guys, but it's a little bit louder for me. So let's see here. I think it's in right here under environment. Let's drop it down one more notch, see if that helps. I assume it's attached to the environment nozzle. Nozzle. Toggle. That's what I'm trying to say, I think. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get you... I'm sure you missed a spot over here. I think that's rolled. I think it just missed getting seated, which, I mean, whatever. Not a huge deal to miss one little spot. Oh, there we go. Alright, grass is ready to go. I mean, we'll need to fertilize next month, but that should be it. Checking our guys. You guys are parked extremely close to each other. Also known as crash into each other. Love it. We might not need all of these over here, but we'll bring them over just to be safe. You guys are okay. You still got a little bit more space. You don't need to do anything right now. How is our strawberries doing? Plenty of water. Bread is got plenty of flour at the moment. What else? Don't have anything for this to be working on right now, but we can put some barley in here shortly. You need to go pick up the mulcher that we left over by the other field. So I'll just park you here since you're on this side of it already. Or drive you over here, I should say. Let's grab you to go help this guy out. Alright, let's get you up here, my friend. And then, assuming you know how to get there, there you go. Let's check in on you. You're still got some space available. So we'll chill for a little bit longer. And let's grab you to go drop this off. Alright, let's get you sent over here as well. Let's see, how's everybody doing? You're okay, let's get you... I guess there's not much else we need to get with you. We can go ahead and grab, I suppose, the fertilizer and stuff. We're ready to do that here in a bit. Currently I have herbicide. I shouldn't need herbicide for the grass, right? But we'll double check here in a moment. Almost done with this field. Why was it selecting the wrong one? Come on. Alright, there we go. I actually stopped you, my friend. And you as well. So, we're good. Kind of a weird... I guess I had them selected, or I don't know. Whatever. It's you can cancel more than one tractor from that menu. I just always think of it in my head, you know, as the current active tractor, but it's no big deal. We'll get it figured out. We might not need to send all these trailers back over here, to be honest. So I think just a couple of them will be okay. But we'll send them over anyway, just to be safe. Just in case we do need them. Actually, probably what I'll do is I'll go ahead and send you back with what you've got. Truth be told, this might be enough to finish the deliveries of the contracts, and anything left over will be for us exclusively. Oh no, we're on a collision course. Alrighty, drop this last little bit off. There we go. That completes the contracts. So anything left now is going to go into our flour making, which is fine, because we still have plenty going to be over in that other trailer for the chickens. We only need, like I said, we've got 9,000 still in there, so we only need like 12,600 to, dude, you're fine. What are you doing? Did you get some more somehow? Nope. Yeah, we only need 12,600 in the trailer, which we have already more than that now. So we can definitely put more of this into the flour. And if for some reason we overshoot it and we're a little bit short, we'll have the sorghum coming out here shortly, which, granted, it's not as efficient for chicken feed, but it can definitely fill in a little bit of the gap if we miss it by, you know, a little tiny amount. Or if my numbers are off. Just double check to make sure that one, the green one, didn't have anything else in it. All right, well, that's that. We are done with the contracts, and we definitely gained quite a bit of stuff from this. We had, what, 19,000, I think, left? No. We had like 16,000, right? Something like that left in this one before we started the filling up from the contracts. And we will definitely have, obviously field 3 was nothing, but we'll definitely have more than that. We already have 23,000 barley just sitting there in the storage for flour, and we're gonna have another 12,000 from that. So pretty good amount of barley to turn into flour, as well as still plenty for the chickens. All in all, I think fairly successful. We're a bit over time, so let me just go ahead and turn these contracts in, and then we will call it a good day there. So collect, and collect. And we're going to put a cut in there when we come back. I do need to get ahead to the next month where we can fertilize the grass and get all that stuff ready and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.